Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So, as you can see, we are able to get a lot of rewards from the Sakura tree at Inazuma, and that allows us to give us at least one more wish for the standard banner. We don't really hope for anything yet, so we got a blue, so actually I don't hope for everything. But as you can see, we're actually collecting a lot of primogems because there had not been any Archon since we're able to pull for Nahida. So I'm really excited to see if any new Archon is going to be, or at least any Archon is going to be announced in the next banners. If not, we're going to accumulate them until we enter the next region, and that's insane for me. I really want a rerun. I really want, for example, Furina rerun could be really good. We actually need to get Chongli. So whatever it happens first, that would be great. I hope we can get enough to get a guarantee 5 stars. That would be great to complete. For example, our Archon collection and try to get Chongli. But also I would like to get something else like constellations, weapon, and all different things. At least to make this account a little bit more fun than anything, because we have not had any Archon in a really long time. So the only thing that we can do is try to upgrade the different Archons that we have, and also try to explore as much as we can. For example, we still need to do in Karamilla, we still need to do the Chasm, and we still need to do Sumeru and Fontaine. So that's going to take us a while. So regarding the upgrade of our characters, the only weapon that I think is missing to get level 90 is Raiden Shogun's weapon. So that's why we're doing this domain right now. So we can actually get the materials that we need from the domains and actually try to upgrade it. I don't know if we have enough crystals to actually level it up, because we have been using them for the other weapons, but if we finish this one, it means like no other weapon will be required for level 90, and that would be something that we can cross finally, and maybe focus on talents and also focus on artifacts. I don't think our artifacts are max level. I think, especially for Nahida, her artifacts are not finalized, so that's going to take us some more time for actually finish them. And I think the same thing happens with Raiden Shogun. I think we would like to have a more EM focused build, so that will be something that we can actually focus after getting Nahida's artifacts, and maybe try to then pull for new Furina artifacts with her own set and try to build them differently. But that would be maybe things that happens along the way. Maybe I should not even like show it, or I don't know, we will see. Especially now that we have the other challenge account, the Fatui only account, then I think I might should tailor more the content to really interesting things, and maybe avoid the farming to this type of videos to actually get more interesting content between both of them. It will be only one video per challenge per week. So we were able to get everything to level up the catch. So we're only going to be able to level up to level 87. I might need to start to farm some other things. And we have this new event that's currently happening. But something I realized is that you don't get Archons in every challenge. So that means that there are some of them that I will not be able to use them, and I will be able to do them at all because we don't have any Archons. And the other ones, they have maybe 1 or 2, so those might be doable. That's something I need to start paying attention. But yeah, I was not expecting this. Usually when they give you like some recommended characters, they usually let you use the ones that you have, so then at least it's not as restricted as it's supposed to be. But I'm seeing these kind of like restrictions over and over again in the latest challenges. And I don't know if it's like on purpose to try to make this harder or difficult, to try to use other characters instead of the ones you use over and over again. But it gets frustrating for this kind of like challenge account. So here we can see that we get Furina. So at least we can use Furina. We are not going to be able to use any other characters, but having Furina, she can heal and she can do a lot of damage. That would be, I think, the great Archon we can get. Especially if it's not a time. Okay, we have like 10 minutes, but I think that would be enough to finish the challenge. I don't know, we will see how it goes. So I think this is the easiest setting. I don't know if you can choose the difficulty of your enemies, but we can see that how Furina is built pretty similar to our Furina, at least with the weapon. They have their own kit that we don't actually have, so the artifacts are not the ones that we have, but at least she's level 80 and we have a lot of time to do it. So they're pyro enemies, so that's great for us. And I don't know how many we need to defeat. So we need to defeat 4 more enemies, but if there are these pyro mages, then it's gonna be easy. I know that Furina's minions do a lot of damage and they do a lot of like reactions. So then breaking the shields is going to be easy. So you can see here, they're almost dead. So now we need to wait for the next round of enemies and see what they are. There's supposed to be 2 of them. Oh, this might be problematic. At least we can break the shields when they generate them. We can let the minions do all the work like we're doing here and try to avoid the attacks. I think that would be our best option because they do a lot of damage. Okay, 1 is down. Then we need to see the shield. Yeah, there it is. So then let's hope they can break it. I think they're attacking both of them, so they're close together that they get both of them damage. So we need to restart the skill. Let's see what's happening. Are those going to damage us? I don't know what they do. I think I never fought these enemies before. It might be the first time. Yes, I don't think I fight the pyro ones before. I know that we did some of them with trying to defeat the Abyssum in one of the... What's the name? Dance Lift quest, I think. Especially in the wolf place that we need to defeat it, I think 2-3 times. I think it was a Hydra one, so I think it's the first time we're defeating the pyro ones. I don't even know what they do. So only one of them left. That's something good for us. It means like this round is doable. I wonder if the timer resets between different rounds. I hope so, because if not, we need to hurry up a little bit. And our Furina is getting damaged. I hope she also heals during this time, so then we start with full life. So okay, this is done. We can see round number 2. So we can not actually use any of the characters that they offer us. So is it worth to select 2 of them? I don't think so. And here's our second round. I hope we have less enemies. I know that the more you advance, it gets easier in at least the abyss. So yeah, the timer resets. We were all healed, so that's great for us. 10 enemies, but if there are 10 small enemies, we have like 5 in here, so these ones are going to be easy to defeat. I hope the next ones are also like this, like easy to defeat, or like small enemies. 2 electromages. That might take a while, especially if the minions don't attack the actual mages. That could take like a really long time. So it depends on how accurate they are. One of them is almost dead, so it's great. Okay, and now we have the other one and see how much it takes. And there should be another round of enemies. So I hope there are no more of these Abyss Heralds. That would be insane, basically. That would take a lot of time. Okay, Fatui, perfect. I think they're Fatui assassins or something like that. So I think it's going to be easy. They're pyro-ish. I'm afraid that if we don't kill them really easily, they're going to start building these shadows and they're going to attack us. But we're doing a lot of damage to them, and I think the minions can attack them even when they're in the invisible mode. So then that would be great for us. One of them is almost done. That's great. So this round also is sounding great. So then we can actually continue with the challenge. And it seems to be doable. Let's see what do we get. Yeah, nothing we can use basically. Oh no! So we can use only one Archon 2 times? So that's the lightnings under them. Oh, that really sucks. So it means that we cannot do this one, and we cannot do any of them without having two Archons in the party. Oh, that's going to take a lot of time, and that's going to... We need to actually check if that's even possible, if there is any of the challenges that has only two Archons. So as I was mentioning, you can see that our Nahida is not even built. At least we can start to upgrade some of the different artifacts that we have. We were farming for a really long time in Nahida's artifact. At least now she is full set, so that's something great. I'm kind of building her as a main DPS because I don't know what she's going to be. I think she's going to be the one on-field main DPS, especially when we have like two of them in the Abyss. It's going to be Nahida and Raiden Shogun, ideally. And then on the other side would be venti and Furina, I think. So then having Nahida as a main DPS on field, I think that would be great. That's why I'm building her with like crit rate. I think it's maybe energy recharge, maybe not. Elemental mastery probably. Hydro damage and like the flower and the feather. So yeah, that's basically it. It rolled really terrible. We can see that we got a lot of HP, where it should go to critical damage, for example. Sadly, I don't have anything with EM because it would be beneficial for her, but I think this is the best I can actually do. So, level 19, I think that's it. I think the critical damage is better. And let's see if we have another one with two different Archons. So we have here Raiden Shogun, that's great. So we can actually use her. And I think there is Nahida in the next one, or maybe Furina, I don't remember. So then I can actually do this challenge because we can use one Archon in 2 rounds and other Archon in the other 2 rounds. So at least is better than the other one that we spent a lot of time doing nothing because we're not able to finish it. But I don't know if we're going to actually do it because we don't have a healer, for example, with Raiden Shogun, and I don't know if we're going to be able to defeat the enemies without them killing us. So yeah, there are a lot of things that we need to consider. Also, we have a timer. Also, we need to find out if we're going to make the amount of damage that we require in a short period of time. And there are 6 enemies in here, and it's taking us a lot of time, like trying to defeat only one. So I'm not really hopeful about this, but I'm going to just continue and see how far we can get. Okay, one enemy is gone, then we have 2 of these desert enemies. I think... oh, they're the electro ones, okay. So that might take a while. Probably need to use Dendro or need to use like Bloom or anything like that, but we're able to take a lot of damage with Raiden Shogun's ultimate, so that was great. And that would eliminate one of them. They're also damaging us for a lot of damage, so maybe having an electro enemy for an electro enemy is not the best, but that's the only thing we have. At least by now. So these would be half of the enemies. I hope the next ones come in the next round, and I hope they're not sturdy or hard enemies. We are trying to enable this one. You can see that successive attacks kind of enable the attack of these ones. I'm seeing 2 here. Where's the third one? Oh, there it is. Ooh, we need to try to avoid the bond of life on this one, because they actually... we cannot heal ourselves, so if we get hit by her and she put the mark on us, then that means that we're not going to be able to survive it, and then we die. Like, we take damage like for a really, really long time. So then I hope this ultimate can do a lot of damage to her. Come on. Okay, she cannot heal, so that's a good thing. But see, we need to avoid that thing. Okay. Ooh, we didn't avoid it. I hope we don't die. We need to kill her before she kills us. That would be the only way to survive. Come on. Come on, ultimate. It's going to be close. Oof, that was close. Okay, so now we can have Nahida. So then we can choose, should we use Nahida or should we use Raiden Shogun? I don't know what the enemies are. That's going to determine a little bit of the things. So we have a lot of Hydro, so maybe it would be great for us to continue with Raiden Shogun. I might need to test this over and over again and see how it goes. If not, we can change the party and try to figure out how it's going. But 1 out of 4 is already done, so we need to do it twice. I wish we can run them both side by side because that would be a lot of damage and it would be faster. But then we will not have anyone for the last round, so then I think it's going to be impossible. So let's try with Raiden Shogun. There were a lot of Hydro characters. I know that having Nahida could give us some Dendro cores, but I don't know if she's going to make a lot of damage only by doing Bloom. These enemies hit hard, so I hope we can avoid them a little bit. It's better. Oh, it's better than the aliens that they hit you like a lot. But yeah, so we need to dodge the match as much as we can and try to see if we can actually defeat them. And when they're in a small enemy phase, that's not the problem. When they're big ones, like Baymax, they really look like Baymax. Oh, a Maiden's Mirror. We need to defeat her soon. She can be problematic, basically. She can trap us, and that will be a really, really big problem. And then we have the samurais that are also another problem because they heal themselves, so you need to kill them at the same time. Wow, these enemies are crazy. I wish we can choose like a easier version of them. Maybe they're like under level. They're 75 and we're 80. So there's not much a difference. If they were 60, this would be way much easier. I hope this is doable. We're spending a lot of time an effort trying to do this. And dodging a lot. Oh my god, we were trapped in the ice in here. See, that's the worst part about the Maiden. She could be really, really naughty on this, and she damaged a lot. She hits like a truck. And then the samurais. We need to try to avoid them to regenerate. I know that their attacks are kind of like obvious, so we can like take some distance and avoid them. It does not always work because I'm stupid, but at least it's something, or at least it's an enemy that I fought before. So then, okay, one is done. Let's see if we can defeat the other one. Yes, okay. And now we have the B-sharps. 2 of them. We need to avoid them. I think it was easy to fight them before. We fight them in the Abyss, so at least it's not something new. We need to dodge a lot. And I think there is a way that we can... Oh, that's making a lot of damage in here. I never saw that attack before. I hope we can survive. I hope we can finish this. These are the last enemies, so then it would be the round for Nahida, basically. I think we can enable them just by attacking them continuously. That would be the best strategy ever. And try to avoid as much as we think. As many attacks as they can give us. If we destroy one of them, then the rest would be so much easier because it's only 1 versus 1 and we need to avoid the attacks. Oh my god, we're almost dead. Come on, come on, come on. 1 is done. Okay, let's see if we can kill this one before he kills us. It's the second one, it's really, really close. So if you saw the first one, we actually we barely made it, and I think this one is also going to be really, really close. If not, if we lose in here, that would be really, really sad. But I think again we can try to use the ultimate and kill them. Okay, perfect. So round number 2 is already done. So now we need to hope that Nahida can defeat the other enemies on the right time and again without healing. If we have Furina, I think this will be way much easier because we can continue using her and avoid being killed, basically. Because we can damage and heal. There are 6 enemies in here. Again, one of these ones with the Bond of Life. And we're doing barely any damage. Oh my god, this is terrible. And she's taking a lot of damage to us. I think this is not going to be a good one. There it is. We need to avoid this. Perfect. So we need to try to do that. The good thing is we have a distance. It's a short distance, but at least we can do some damage. But I don't think this is going to be easy for us. It's going to take us a lot of time. You can see like she's doing barely any damage. I think a similar thing happened to me when we have to defeat the different, I think it was different domains. I never upload that video, but I have to use Nahida, and she was doing a really low amount of damage because she's actually not built for main DPS, she's built for reactions. And she was a really pain in the ass because it takes a lot of time, we cannot heal, and that was the biggest problem of it. And then that was like making everything worse. So let's see how this one goes. At least the life is kind of like going down. I hope this is the hardest enemy. We need to avoid that bone of life. But let's see. I think we're doing great for this. This is we still have 5 more enemies. I hope that'll heal each other or something like that. Like really easy to hit and really easy to dodge. I don't know. I don't want something crazy. Maybe the machines. I don't know. This one. We need to still avoiding things and try to do as much damage as we can. We still have half of our life. I would like to get more, but I think I have to work with what I get. And then these 2 enemies are they're hilichurls, but they're these birds. They have a lot of distance. Oh my god, they hit us. I don't know if this is going to be doable. I think it's not going to be doable. We're doing barely any damage to them. They have a lot of range. Oh my god, they can summon. They can summon slimes. What's happening here? And they have a lot of range. No. We're done. Ah, this is sad. Though, so I don't think we're going to be able to do any of these challenges anymore. So we're not getting the primogems that we need. I hope there is no other like good benefit from the like a crown or something like that. So let's see what happens. But I don't think we're going to defeat them. That's really bad. We did a lot of things with Raiden Shogun. In vain, basically. Okay, yeah, we're dead. No, that sucks. So this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.